Oh, you are back again, human? You will never pass! You cannot hope to match our brute force! I would knock me back down? Whoa, this looks dangerous. Is this the traditional Death Mountain welcome? Hee hee. Enough! Hey. Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. I am a Goron elder, little human. I am called Gorkoron. Because of certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You have done well to come this far. You are strong, for human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed, unless... I could make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human? Yes. Meanwhile, Link... Come on. There we go. Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp eyes. Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them? You have seen it, I would bet. The mountain erupting without pause. When the mountain began to rage, all four of us elders and Darbus, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it. Do you understand? But the moment Darbus reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes transformed into an unspeakable monster. He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him deep inside the mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other course of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Darbus. Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. I, Gorkoron, need your help. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask you for your aid. You two, let the young warrior pass. Goron Mines. Ah, I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Gorkoron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Amoto is my name. You're a heroic young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. You got a key shard! You need all 3 shards to return the big key to its original shape. That is one of the key shards, that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. We must hurry to the other elders. Note how the interior of the interior of the key is magnetic. I got the dungeon map! Press up to view the map. Green rooms are the ones you visited. The yellow arrow shows your current location. Tilt the left stick to change floors. This one has 2 floors. We've already visited all of the first floor rooms, but it looks like we've got a bunch of second floor. And we got a red rupee. When I was younger, I always thought that that big red gem in there was actually something, a red rupee that you could collect. That's not the case. You can't pull out your sword in here, but you can still pick up and break pots. Such as this way. Phew! Free at last. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we've found each other, again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. You reunited with Uku. This kind character will let you out of the dungeon and return you to where you were. Set her to and call her with Y, X, or R. Oh, the young human. I am pleased to see you make it this far, brother. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Gor Ebizo. You have heard of the plight of our patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother. You got a key shard. You need all 3 shards to return the big key to its original shape. Now, there is one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the path to it. There is something that may help you. A weapon, said to have been left in the mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, and so we have protected it through generations. Now, when our tribe balances on the brink of ruin, it could aid in our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you, with the blessing of the Gorons. Dinner peas. And he's got a green gem in here. Ah, there we go. You don't have to walk the whole into this thing. Once you get around to basically the corner, you know. Another yellow RP. Because, yeah, there's a lot of walking you can do, but you really don't have to. Now, since when have we had it so easy that we could just walk to the new item? Whoa, human? What business does a human have coming here? None! No business! This is a forbidden place! I will protect this treasure from you! on, let me up. Let's just keep the boots on this time. Come on, I was holding A! There we go. It's not a long boss fight, thankfully. Ugh, that hurt a lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such feats of strength? Maybe you are going to see the patriarch of our tribe? Ah, so that is why you are here. In that case, please take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. Skills like yours, even the Patriarch can be brought back to his senses. Take the hero's weapon and save our Patriarch. You got the hero's bow! This treasure of the Gorons is said to have once belonged to the hero from the past. Set it to Y, X, or R on the item screen and shoot with the assigned button. Aim at targets with the left stick or motion controls and press the assigned button to shoot. You can carry up to 30 arrows. This is probably the fastest that the slingshot has ever been outclassed. Normally when you get the slingshot, you don't get the bow for a while. When you get the bow this early, you don't get the slingshot at all. Ah, you are here at last. I heard that you might pay a visit, young human. I am farsighted in all things. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. When he said he was farsighted in all things, I first thought that he meant that he was just seeing a blur of Link. he can't see things that are close. You collected all 3 key shards and completed the big key. Hurry to the boss. If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form? But I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now, to the patriarch's room.
So there you go. Don't go too slow because I do nothing. Yeah. Sweet.
Let's open up the door. This is a boss fight that I think is easier on the Wii because because to use the bow on the Wii, you are pointing your controller at the screen. Twilight Igniter Fyrus. Come on, grab it. There we go. Despite how it looks, this entire floor is magnetic. That one's really easy. Because he has a predictable location that goes with that. So only the first one is really hard to do. He goes down, he stands there for a second while he's vulnerable, and you can sort of do that. Finish! Ah, you can't aim your bow when you're blindfolded.
Oh, dear bear.
Hee hee hee. Well done.
Might want
Now we have two fused shadows.
to
You know, you've been very helpful so far, so as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Zant. That's the name of the King of Darkness who casts this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it, after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine. Well, just one more left, shall we? Hee. I fully anticipate getting the third one today. Even though we have a lot between us and it. You got a heart container. Your life energy has been increased by 1 and has been fully replenished. What am I doing here? My head, it aches. So much pain. I cannot remember anything. And that's everything. Okay. That's the door that he got to look at for a little while. Wanna go outside? Are you all done here? Yes.